Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this is episode 3 of our 6-part series of our international team builds in NHL 20. So we're bringing international teams into franchise mode and see just how good a team made out of the best players of a certain country from the NHL can do. So today we're going to be using Team United States. So let's look at the lines for USA. Now in terms of overall, as you guys can see, Team Canada is 97 overall ranked. Now I do have to remove one NHL team, which is why I'm removing the Ottawa Senators. They're the lowest rated team, so they'll be the team that is replaced for every team build. For the other countries, you guys can see, we will have Team USA, 95 overall, Team Sweden, 94, Team Europe at 92, Team Russia at 94, and Team Finland at 91. So for every team build, I went with the capital, so Helsinki, Moscow. I went with Ostrava just because that's where the last World Juniors were, in Czech Republic. One of the better players of the team, David Pastrnak, is from Czech Republic, so I thought that made sense. Ottawa for Team Canada, Stockholm for Sweden, and Washington for USA. Now the team is pretty stacked. United States has Jack Eichel as the first center, along with Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey at the left wing, Patrick Kane on the right wing with the +1 chemistry. Kane is 92, Eichel is 91, Gaudreau is 90. The second line actually has a +3. So Austin Matthews is a 93, Wheeler 91, and Tkachuk 89 overall. For the third line, I will play JT Miller in the center. He does have decent face-off, so he's going to be there. 85 overall with Connor and Getzel on his wings, 85 and 86. The fourth line is still very good. Nick Schmaltz is center, along with Brock Besser and Max Pacioretty on the wings. So that's a look at the offense for the United States. For the defense, we have Torrey Krug along with John Carlson on the first pair. They have a +3. Bringing Krug to a 90 and Carlson to a 94 overall. Petrie and Yandel 85 and 86 with a +1, bringing them up to 87 and 86. Now, there is a -3 on the last defensive pairing, and I can't really get rid of that -3, unfortunately. So we have Quinn Hughes at 83 and D'Angelo at 82. Realistically, they'll be 80 and 79, which is still not horrible, but not great. As for the team build, I wanted to go with the best players in the league from that country. So players that did very good this season, as long as some of my players that I personally like, players that I feel really should represent USA. So looking at those factors, and with the World Juniors being ending at the beginning of this month, December, January, I thought it'd be a cool idea to look at what a potential Olympic team could look like for these countries. So in goal, there's a few different choices. I could have went on Gibson. I have Hellebuyck and Bishop. Bishop is a huge goalie at 6'7", 225. Hellebuyck there, I chose goaltenders that are having pretty good seasons. So Hellebuyck there is 6'4", 207. They're both 88 overall. So that's going to be the starting pairing for the United States. With Connor Hellebuyck being 4th in wins in the NHL, that I felt that I had to put him as a starting goaltender. As for special teams, we have Eichel along with Matthews, Gaudreau, Kane, and Carlson at the point for first power play unit. Second power play unit gonna have Miller with Wheeler, Tkachuk, Yandel, and Krug. So very, very strong team all around for this season. We're not gonna make any trades. We're not gonna have any waiver pickups. Gonna keep the same team and see just how good it can do at the end of the season. If you guys missed it, definitely go check out Team Canada and Team Russia, which I previously uploaded, to see how good those teams did. Now, as for captaincy, I do have the captaincy on Patrick Kane. I feel like he's eclipsed 1,000 points, one of the greatest American players of all time. He's won multiple Stanley Cups. He's a leader, so Patrick Kane is the captain. Jack Eichel is going to be an assistant, and I'm going to put another assistant captain here on John Carlson, a veteran himself, and Jack Eichel, one of the better forwards in the league all around. So there you go for the captaincy. Let's jump into the season. The team actually did pretty good in the preseason. They did go 5-1-1, a couple of big wins. Eichel has 11 points in 7 games. Let's get the season done and see just how good the United States can do. Now the team at the start of December is doing awesome. They are 28-4-1, almost 30 wins in mid-December. So I'm going to guess you're going to get at least 65 wins. But the way this team is going, I'm going to give them 65 plus. Let's see if they can eclipse that mark with a few months to go. The year has ended and the team ended up with 63 wins and 130 points. That is the most points I've ever seen in the franchise mode that I've done. That is absolutely insane. The next best team is 27 points behind us. The Dallas Stars at 103. Now, when I go into the playoffs, I'm going to go through the jerseys real quick and logo for you guys. So you guys can see what the team looks like. And also, I did have to substitute the Ottawa Senators just because they were the lowest rated team in the league. And you got to replace a team when you bring in a new team for assimilation. As for points, Austin Matthews almost gets 50 goals, 96 points there. Wheeler had 82 and 82 point per game. Eichel 38 goals, 78 points. Carlson 78 as a defenseman, 72 assists and a plus 39. Johnny Hockey there 76 with 30 goals. Kane 74, Tkachuk 59, Crew 53. Going down the list. So again, there's a lot of distribution of scoring from pretty much everybody here. So I mean, a lot of players have a high amount of points. That's why there's not one or two standouts that have like 120 points. So as for goaltenders, Connor Hellebuck 33 7-1, 3 shutouts, and Bishop 38 and 3. So that is absolutely insane. The defense there, I mean, all in the pluses. Crew was a plus 46. Let's take a look quickly at the entire league for stats as well. So as for defense, Carlson there leading the league, 78 points plus 39. Carlson was 73. Klingberg, Yossi, Doughty 72. As for all skaters, Tyler Seguin 50 goals, 50 assists, right on the dot, 100 points. He always seems really well in this game. Don't know what it is. He always seems to have like 5 trophies at the end. Stamkos with 99. Matthews with 96. Draisaitl, McDavid 95 and 94. Kucherov 90 there. Buffalo Cycle 87. Crosby 86. So a lot of high point totals in the NHL. As for goals, it is Tyler Seguin. So he wins the Art Ross. He wins the Rocket. Probably going to win the Hart and or 10 Lindsay as well. And looking at goaltending, Vasilevsky had 45 wins. Of course, our goaltenders had better records overall, but because they split a lot of games, they didn't win as many. Dallas's Bishop is there with 39. Rene Holtby Price there. As for shutouts, Carey Price had 9 shutouts. Wow, what an unbelievable year for him. Still at 91 overall. Now we're going to take a look at a few things. So rookie skaters firstly. Kako, very good rookie year, 66. Dean 55. Hughes 50. Makar 47. Nylander there. Jack Hughes, Steele, Nygaard, Erosa. Some very good point totals there. For goals, Kako leads the way with 26. Looking at rookie goaltenders there, Thatcher Demko 8 and 2. Samsonov 6 and 6. And Blackwood 12 and 13. So we are playing the Buffalo Sabres in round number 1. So our Eichel will be facing off against the computers, Jack Eichel for Buffalo. And I'm going to go into a play game just so you guys can see the jerseys for Team United States. That's the logo. It's the basic U. Pretty simple. I try to replicate a bit the jersey they have with the sleeves. It kind of had like a pattern on them with some light blue and white. You got the dark blue. As for away, I went with the white jersey with the red and blue trims. I find it looks really clean. Really liking the way that looks. 100 offense, 92 defense, 91 goaltending. Definitely a strong shot to get the Stanley Cup. Gonna sim up to game number 4. I'm gonna sim up a few games at a time. 3-2 win in game number 1. 4-3 loss in game number 2. And in game number 3, bounce back with a 5-2 win. So leading 2-1 after 3 games. Let's get the next game done. 4-1 win against the Sabres. They're 7-1. Pretty convincing 4-1 win against Buffalo in round number 1. And it's pretty ironic that Eichel has 7 points in 3 games. He's leading the way so far. Look at that. 3 goals for Gaudreau, Eichel, and Matthews, as well as Carlson. They all have 7 points so far. It's great to see. I'm going to go through the lines as well really quickly. I just want to see if anybody went up in overall. So Gaudreau, Eichel, and Kane came up to a 91. I believe it was a 90 at the start. Apart from that, I'm not sure if anybody will really go. I'm not sure if anyone will really go up overall. I mean, everybody was I mean, there was so much distribution from a lot of players. It wasn't like one or two were just over the top over everybody else. I mean, Matthews had the best year, but even distribution of scoring. And round number 2, let's see who we're going to face. It's going to be the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, so Tampa Bay versus United States. Let's sim up a few games at a time. They got an extremely good team over in Tampa, so you can't take them lightly at all. 3-2 OT win, 2-0 win, 5-4 OT win, so we're up 3-0. Can we do the sweep? Nope, they stay alive with an OT win in game number 4. Lost in game number 5. They're trying to get back there. There we go. We win them. We win the series 4-2, 8-3 win against the Lightning. So let's see who we're facing off in the conference final. And it's going to be the New York Rangers. All right, so one of the biggest cities in the United States is our opponent for the conference final, which is fitting for the video. Let's get simulation done. 2-0 after 1. Wow, we win 3 games in a row against the Rangers. Let's see if we can finish off the sweep. No, an OT loss, just like the Tampa series. I wonder if we're going to lose game number 5 as well. No, OT win. There we go. 5 games is all it takes. We beat the Rangers 4-1. John Carlson has 19 points in 16 games, 16 assists. Wow. Now, Stanley Cup Finals either going to be Arizona or St. Louis, and it is the Arizona Coyotes. Okay, so let's see if the United States can get that Stanley Cup, playing against Phil Kessel and Taylor Hall and the Coyotes. 2-1 series lead after 3 games. We win game number 4. We're 1 win away. Let's sim up after game number 5. There we go. United States win the Stanley Cup. Colorado Eagles win the Calder Cup. This team was just absolutely insane. They were really well-rounded. Good offense, good defense, good goaltending all around. Good special teams. So John Carlson had 23 points plus 17. Matthews 21 points in 21 games with 11 goals. Kane and Eichel at 19. Wheeler, Gaudreau, Tkachuk, Krug, Miller. That's the look at the points for the team. And as for goaltending, wonder if they played both goaltenders. No, looks like it was really only Connor Hellebuyck. 16-3-2 with 4 shutouts. 928 save percentage of the 2 goals against. That's exceptional. I'm going to say the Conn Smythe's either going to go to John Carlson or Connor Hellebuyck. Let's sim up to the draft and take a look at the awards. Wow, so looking at the draft lottery, guys, Anaheim went from 11-2. Boston went from 2-1, and LA loses the draft lottery from 1-4. So pretty crazy stuff right there. All right, guys, let's take a look at the individual awards. I'm really curious to see who won the Calder. So I'm really interested to see who won the Conn Smythe. Stanley Cup went to us, as well as the Presidents. Clarence Campbell went to Arizona. Individual awards, so without a surprise, Tyler Seguin is going to win a lot of awards. Actually doesn't win the Hart. Stamkos wins the Hart. Norris goes to John Carlson, so we get an award right there. Lady Pink goes to Seguin. Calder goes to Kako. Conn Smythe went to John Carlson. All right, so he wins the Norris, the Stanley Cup, and the Conn Smythe in the same year. Carey Price gets the Vezina Trophy. The Jennings goes to Hellebuyck, as well as Ben Bishop together. That's great to see. Bill Masterton, Tanev, Jack Hyams to the Avs coach. Bergeron gets to Selke. Ken Lindsay goes to Stammer. Maurice Rocket Richard and Art Ross goes to Tyler Seguin. So there you go, guys. It looks like Austin Matthews actually went up to a 92 overall. So the United States able to get that Stanley Cup, a very powerful team. The schedule for the remaining episodes are in the description below. This is going to be a bit of a later upload over the weekend, but I'm trying to get the next few days uploaded in the morning during the week. So we have Team Sweden, Team Finland, and Team Europe coming up. We have completed half of the series, and at the end of the series, we'll take a look which team did the best. So Team Europe is going to be just like the Team Europe in the World Cup a few years ago. The best players from countries outside of the countries that I'm building. So, for example, Germany, Czech Republic, etc. Yeah, so that's going to do it for the video, guys. Do leave a like if you enjoyed it. I would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new so don't miss out on any new content coming up. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.